Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to be playing another Legacy League, and this time it's going to be with Mono Red Burn. So Burn in Modern was pretty good. I'm interested to see how Burn in Legacy is going to fare. So let's go ahead and try it out. We're going to play through a Legacy League. Given the fact the speed of Legacy won't be too long. Hexagon matches may be quicker than the finding a match part of it might be. So this, of course, playing a bunch of burn spells with some quick creatures such as Goblin Guide, Grim Lavamancer, and Swift Spear. We're also playing 4 Eidolon, Searing Blaze. All the things are pretty much similar to what we'd expect from Modern Burn. But Legacy Burn's got some cards that are a little more powerful, such as Price of Progress. It really punishes an opponent for having a bunch of non-basics. Of course, we gotta be careful because we do get affected by it too if we have Arid Mace or Bloodstain or our fetches on board. Fire Stag Pillar, it's just harder to get rid of Eidolon effect. And Sulfuric Vortex. Basically, at the beginning of each upkeep, each player takes 2 damage, and players can't gain life. And then, of course, Fire Blast. Kind of big KO punch. So definitely looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. The sideboard, mostly cards for Graveyard Hate and for Reanimator. Obviously Smash Smithereens against like Chalice decks, and Phyrexian Invoker against, I'd imagine it's like Control and Miracles decks. So Ashnard, of course, against like Show and Tell and stuff like that. Truthfully, I like the idea of playing some cards in your sideboard just for that matchup. Especially when most other matchups are pretty good for you. I mean, most fair matchups are going to be very difficult for them to beat us. Playing an actual paper, I've played against Burn a few times, and it's an uphill battle beating Burn. It's never a fun one. I just hate when you find a match but then your opponent doesn't join. That's my favorite thing in the world. So, something very interesting is the number of actual burn spells lets you get in the match over with very quickly. And there's another match we found for. See, this opponent joins. But the amount of burn spells does let it become a much quicker matchup. Forkbolt, I believe, is there for the like Death and Taxes type decks. Come on, be on the plate. Yes. We will obviously play first. And this hand feels pretty good. Quick little note. Because while it's a very small chance, if we were to play in something like Bug Delver, or Temur Delver, they could have Stifle, and if they do, they could Stifle our fetch. Which again, like I said, while not being a huge deal, it would be a pain. Alright, so this is obviously gives away what we're playing. They do not want to force it. Let's see what we get. Ink Mob. Alright, so we're playing its Infect. This is going to be a interesting match. We'll see what they play on turn 1. I'm not really sure how the Infect deck does against Burn. I mean, I definitely imagine we have the advantage here. Both of those being very aggressive-esque decks. So I imagine we'll say like Tropical Noble Hierarch. No, just Trop, okay. Interesting. Opponents are taking a long time making decisions here. What are they discarding? Alright, they discard Wasteland. Yeah, Wasteland's not a great card against us. You know what? I'm gonna play Pyrostatic Pillar. Alright, Blighted Agent. If we get dazed, it's not the end of the world. Force would be pretty bad, but dazed is fine. Yep, getting dazed. Oh, no, they're brainstorming in response. Oh, probably looking for that Force of Will. Or just want to use the mana from it for the daze. Either way, I mean, if they're dazing and putting it back in their hand, that's still good for us. That sets them back a turn. I mean, if it does some resolve, that's really good for us. But like I said, I don't think it will. Yep. No, we can't pay, so we'll just pass the turn. There's an argument for we could have just tried to avoid the whole situation. Odd choice there, in my opinion, playing the Misty Rainforest. That's a land we didn't know about. But I guess they might be trying to grab a basic here. No, they just grabbed another Tropic. Okay. So here, believe it or not, I think the Lavamancer is the more important spell to resolve. Important to note, I just realized Piece of Progress is an instant. That's ridiculous. Yep, our opponents are taking their sweet time making decisions here. Brainstorming again. You know, honestly, I think if they daze... No, if they daze... You know, if they daze, I think I let it get countered, and then I played the Goblin Guide and attack him for 4. Grim Lavamancer is definitely a needs to be forced type of card. Okay, so it resolved. We're going to try Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide will probably get dazed. But if it does, that still puts us in a great position. Nope. Nope. Surgical. I mean... Surgical does let them take a card out of our graveyard, so the Lavamancer's not as good, but... I don't know if that's gonna actually matter. I mean, at this point, it's representing 9 damage. Alright, they play Blighted Agent. They're probably dead here. Deals damage equal to each player equal to twice the number of non-basic. Okay. So it'd be maybe 4 damage. Land Price of Progress would be pretty great. Okay. Now you see the 4 damage coming from Price of Progress. Yep. Alright, so they can see the game there. They saw the writing on the wall. Boy. Against Infect, I think we just submit as is. I don't think there's anything different we can really do there. I mean, the nice thing is, like, because we're playing fetches, we have Searing Blaze. We're pretty well set up here, I think. Alright, I'll be right back, just 1 second. Alrighty, so I guess an argument could be made for the way the deck is built, that having the sideboard being all these cards specifically meant for certain matchups, and the rest of the deck being completely disregarded for them, might be a negative to the deck building, but I think it's okay. This 10 looks great. 100% going to keep it. Hierarch. Yep. Alrighty, well. We'll see. Going Sphere. I guess there's an argument for we should have gone Goblin Guide there, but it's alright. I have a plan in my head for how I want this next turn to go. And if they don't put a Infector on board, no, alright, they do put Blighted Agent on board. Which with 4 cards in hand, they could definitely kill us still, but no. Yeah, but I think it's less likely. There's also a small chance that they tried to just go more all into the combo, so they took out some counter spells. With House is taking, I feel like they just have nothing in their hand to do about it. Then again, our opponent's just been playing pretty slow, so yep. Alright, Invigorate's not something I'm happy about, but on the bright side, we do get attacking still. I mean, we wouldn't have minded, honestly, if they would have blocked. So we could very clearly still be dead this turn. It's entirely possible. There is a very good argument for maybe we should have just tried to Chain Lightning and bolt it. I'm not a big fan of that though. If we're dead, we're just dead, I guess. Alright, it's 2-2. So invigorating makes it 6. Yep. Got another game. Yep. Okay. Yep. That does it. We could have fire blasted in response, but I had my doubts that would work. But that's okay. We gotta be on the play again, and this time we're just gonna try to be a little more aggressive. Also doesn't help that I forgot how much better the Infect cards were in Legacy than in Modern. Modern Infect's just kind of meh, and Legacy Infect is super powerful. I did kind of forget that for a second, so that's definitely my bad. Yep. Alright, so we want a good hand. Yes, we're gonna go first. This is a pretty good hand. Yep, pretty good, I would say. Number 2. Unless he forces it, which... if they forced it, it would be fine. Alright, divert. So divert is a little annoying. Alright, and they're obviously incentivized here to leave up. Okay, I'm pretty happy about this. Yeah, alright, I'm pretty happy about this. So it gets dazed. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Nope, but it's getting forced. Oh, you exile him to force a will. Ponder. Alright, well. I mean, you kept your creature, it still did the damage to you, though. Invigorates. Oh, boy. So this is going to put him at 12. Obviously, we are in pretty big trouble if their Infect creature is Inkmoth Nexus. Really? Nothing, huh? That's interesting. Alright, well. See what they get. Force a will. That's fine. Ooh, a Hydroblast. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, you still go down to 10. Chain Lightning. Yep, we're gonna pass turn. Paying costs. Green stuff for 1. Yep. Invigorate. Alright, so Spear. Let's see. What's your plan, opponent? Let's see. Yep. Now you're gonna block and invigorate, I'm guessing. Let's divert. Okay. Yep, invigorate. Yep. Yep. Got land and one card. So they could possibly have drawn into the win. It's far from impossible. Yep. I mean, if he doesn't have lethal, then there's a good chance we win. We shall see. You got it? Nope, didn't have it. Alright. Do I have it? Let's find out. Yes, no, maybe so. Alright. We do in fact get the win. That was a lot closer than I would have liked it to have been. But that's okay. That is kind of burn in a nutshell for you. Like I said, not really sure if that's a bigger issue than I'm making it out to be. Or if I shouldn't be worrying about it too much at all. The fact that our sideboard is built the way it is. So hopefully we find an opponent soon. Oh boy. So, price progress, really good there. Obviously, not so great in that situation, but the fact that it's able to do so much extra damage puts a lot of pressure. Yeah. I mean, I guess no, I don't even know what I would have brought Revoker in for. Yeah, none of this would have been any good to bring in. We really are just stuck with what we have. Right, there's our match. Alright. Sorry about that. I was just commenting on, replying to a comment on the Jund video, where I played below average. Alright, this hand feels a little land heavy, but I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't want to try to get a better hand. I think this is fine. A little slow. In fact, I guess you could argue maybe it's a little too slow for Legacy. Depending on what we're playing. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. Or I'm not, because there's a very good chance. We didn't get turn 1 Chalice, so I'm pretty happy with where things are going. Now, obviously next turn, we're probably going to get turn 1 Chalice, and then we're just going to hate life. That is perfectly fine. So that's a next turn problem. Oh, Cloud Post. Lovely. The deck I wanted to play against today. Let's Chain Lightning. Bolt. Alright, well, we're on a good clock here. Alright, well. Oh yeah, that Smasher's pretty great. Let's see. 9, 8, 7. Let's see, so Ancient Tomb on top. Yep, gonna block there. Go to 7. They're at effective 3. See, and here's my problem, is that probably wasn't even actually good. Okay, so Chalice on 1. That sucks because most of my spells are 1 cost. Oh boy, alright. I guess let's pass. I mean, we do currently live in a world where shoot him in the face. Does that do it? Does it do it? Yes, it does. Alrighty, so I guess smash the smithereens. It's probably better than Searing Blaze. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna try it, I guess. This hand is... I think it's too slow. Too many lands. Yeah, it would be better. I think this hand is better. I think this hand's much better. Obviously Chalice on 1's kind of game ending for this hand. But... Alright, so Thought-Knot here on top. Probably gonna get Thought-Knotted. Yep, we're getting Thought-Knotted. I mean, that's not the end of the world. It's pretty bad, though. Imagine they're gonna take Price of Progress. Alright, well. Let's grab Mountain. Play Goblin Guide. Attack with them both. Eldrazi Temple. Yep. Alright, we draw a Fork Bolt. That sucks, but I don't even know if that was the right play or not. Maybe I'm getting too aggressive. Yeah. Alright, well, now they just take Fire Blast, and I think we're just done. Probably. Because he'll be at a very high life total, and we will have no cards left. So yeah, it's very likely that we're just already too far behind in this game. Man, really sad moment when legitimately Legacy Burn is just not good enough. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't really care what they reveal. I don't imagine... Oh, it does block. Surprising, but I guess not that surprising. Yep. Draw a card. It's Chain Lightning. Oh, boy. Yep. Yep, I think we're just dead. Thorn of Amethyst is pretty good against us. Oh, yeah, at least we're getting a land, so that's better than nothing, I guess. Now we can maybe play our spells a little bit more reasonably. I mean, to be fair, right now, price of progress is a lot of damage. Alright, well. Yeah, I mean, price of progress is a ton of damage. Yeah, I do want to fetch, actually. I don't want to draw any more lands. So Spear. I'll take the 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually cast this Fork Bolt. Oh boy. Am I continuing to Ulamog? Yeah, alright. Alright, let's try it one more time. I still think Shattering Smash Smithereens is better than the other crappy cards in the deck, so I would love to play first. I think this hand can get there. I hope it can. Right side. If it can't, ooh, please go Chalice of the Void on 1. Ooh, please do it. Do me that favor, please. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes! Okay, great. You are so appreciated right now, opponent. Oh my god, yes. Okay, let's go. Land. Alright, we're off to a good start. If they want to cast anything big, they're gonna have to... Yep, nice. What do you got? Monolith. Yeah, this... Oh, no, the Monolith. Nice. Okay. Not nice. Alright, it probably takes the Smash to Smithereens. Oh, no, it takes Sulfuric Vortex. Alright, that's fine. Come on, land one time. Fourth Bolt. Oh. Alright, drew me a guide. Not great, puts you down to 6. Alright, well, we got that one too. 2 matches in. 2 wins. Yeah. I mean, Eldrazi Post. Yeah, it's pretty good. What do I call Eldrazi Tron? That's modern. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's just sometimes it gets hands like that where it just kind of doesn't do anything. And I am personally a big fan of those hands. Because those are the hands that we get to beat, and Ancient Tomb is really bad for the deck, despite the fact that it's one of its better lands to be quick. So alright, well, the usual, taking some sweet time. I mean, to be fair, when you only have like 400 players in the league, like, what do you expect? I don't recognize any of these players that have trophies. Alright, let's we will play first. Alright, this hand's not bad. No creature's a little weak, but we have some really good cards depending on what kind of matchups we're in. Playing against a combo deck. Unfortunately, we do need to fetch and shock him on turn 1, just to start off with. Depending on what they play. Yep, Island Ponder. Yeah, alright, so that means this idle on next turn is going to be great. Ooh. So we're going to have 2 chances to play Eidolon-esque effects. Let's start with the actual Eidolon. Ooh. No counterspell? Okay. Well, let's go for an attack here. I'd regret this if they did flash in Snapcaster Mage or something. Alright, Pirate Stag Pillar. Brainstorm Response. I mean, this is a lot for these blue decks to deal with. Okay, well, and now we really don't have to play anything else the rest of the game if we don't want to. Oh, Terminus on top. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that deals with the Eidolon, but it doesn't actually deal with the pillar. Unfortunately, Price of Progress is dead in this dead with the way he's fetching, or she, I guess. I assume because Obi-Wan that it is not a not a lady, but it could be. It's kind of sexist to me to think otherwise. Alright. We're down to 10. Oh, and they just made my Price Progress live. Thank you. Council's judgments. I'll vote for Pillar as well. Playing an island. And under. I mean, it's very possible that they could have Force in their hand. So, yeah, let's untap. Alright, playing on the Swift Spear. This is going to make it a lot harder. Because regardless, they're going to be... Actually, you know what? This just kills him. Yep, that's going to just kill him even if he has the Force. Because it'll make both of them 3/3s. Alright, so against control, I think we want you. And cut most of you. I think. In case we play again, in case they have Jace. So if Jace, we want to be able to deal with him, or at least stall him. And Searing Blaze is pretty much dead anyway. Alright, the ye old one land hand. I don't know, I mean we have a lot of good stuff on one. Alright, I'll keep a risky hand. Won't be the first time in my life, or on video, I've kept a bad hand. And had no good justification for it. Land? Nope, 3-drop. That's what I was hoping I was going to get. Here's the great thing, it's not like they know this or not, but if they actually countered this, it'd be pretty bad for me. Alright, Snapcast Range on top, which is also pretty bad for me, coincidentally. Probably have swords. Land? Alright, Fork Bolt. That sucks, but whatever. Yeah, I imagine they definitely have a island in hand. Brainstorm on top. Right. Surprisingly, no snap block. Accumulate knowledge. They wanted to draw some cards. That makes sense too. Brainstorm. So now we're not going to know what they could possibly have. We'll have to see. Alright, fetch line, that's pretty nice. Speaking of fetch lines being pretty nice, we finally do a fetch land. Which is great. We're going to attack for 4 here. Trigger. Fetching away. Alright, so I'm not going to assume that any of that's in their hand still. Oh, brainstorm. Never mind. I am going to assume it's in their hand still. This is pretty good. You can turn your brainstorm into an ancestral recall. Yep. And source of Plowshare is 1. Makes sense. Go to 11. Lavamancer. Fork Bolt. Right, you're down to 9. Yep. So it went, put 2 cards on bottom. Okay. Plays an island. True name? True name would be pretty good. I don't know how we beat True Name Nemesis. Did you discard the Scalding Tarn? No, you discard an island. Okay. Well, a Swift Spear. Swift Spear's happening. I'm gonna attack for 3 here. Alright, Monastery Mentor on top. What do you got? Snap, swords. That's fine. Yep. See what you do. Alright, well. Go ahead and get rid of 2 lands. Kill a Snapcaster Mage. Swordsing there. Alright, that's fine. That's not great, but not super concerned. Alright, Mentor. Alright, well, Arid Mace is great. Grabbing a land. I think I wanna just shoot you. Yep. Alright, Flusterstorm. Just to keep your Mentor alive, that's fine. Alright, that makes sense. No, 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 don't care. Yeah. This is game 2. This is game 2, I think we're dead. I don't have a good feeling about this if this is game 2. Jace. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be able to close it out pretty quickly too. Which is unfortunate for me, but great for you. Yep, that's wonderful. That's what I want to do today, was lose the freaking game. It's alright though. Alright, let's untap, see what we get. Well. I mean, I'm gonna try to just kill him. Obviously you fetch for a basic here and go to 2. I don't know how many islands they play. Alright, they play more than I thought. So he goes to 1. Oh no, he plays counterspell. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright, well. I guess we're just dead here. Nothing we can do. Yeah. Just came out of the gun too slow. We should display it somewhere what game this is, because I don't know if it's game 2 or game 1. Obviously, it's gotta be game 2. This is 4. Alright. He's gotta cast 4 spells. Oh boy. Revoker. Yep, alright, go next game. Alright, let's run it back. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll run it the same. Yes, I will play first. I will also keep this hand. This hand feels great. And you got the counterspell? So I don't know about him, but I would definitely take out my forces in this matchup. I don't know how he feels about force, but I don't feel very good about force of will, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, I don't really have to worry about days, I guess. But I should still worry about everything else. Planes to hand. He's fetching Unit Swords. Nope. Oh, alright, not gonna swords. He's gonna brainstorm. Alright, that's fine. If you have Terminus, this game's in a bad spot. So he's smart, he hit the Terminus under the planes. Oh no, he can't draw it this turn, that's right. Okay, no, yeah, we're good. Although if he had another brainstorm, and he could put it on top and... Alright, swords. That's fine. Wow. It's pretty great, not gonna lie. Two. Let's see what they do. Casting on. Down to 1. Snapcaster. Yep, swords. Alright, now that you tap the... We are officially 3-0. Going into match number 4. Yep, we'll have to see. Looks like Caleb Jorward got a trophy not too long ago. It's like Nimble Mongoose is a familiar one. Alright. So, Miracles was not very fun. It was an interesting match. A lot of little routes to navigate through. Definitely takes a lot of thought and a lot of planning. Not an easy one to get through. Definitely think that, I mean, like we saw, it was a pretty winnable matchup with a good enough hand. Obviously, the fact that they just have the possible miracle terminuses just blindly is a problem, and something that is always going to be hard to navigate around. And the reason I waited there to cast Fire Blast when they tapped out is in case they had something like Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce. Because if they were to have that, they could counter the Fire Blast still. I mean, they were still probably pretty dead. I just wanted to make sure, you know, that they didn't have an easy out like that. Yes, we'll play first. Not with this hand, we won't, though. Mulligan it. This one's better. I kind of just want another land. Go to my main phase. Attack with Swiss here. Let's see. Alright, well, this could be annoying. Probably will be. Get him for 3. Yep, it's black-green. Dark Depths. No, it's just lands. It looks like it's just lands. It's in their hand. Yep. Ball Pit. Yeah, I think it's lands. Oh, that was pretty good. Attack creature. Get you off the board. Land. Oh, that's pretty good. Attack you at Liliana and you there. Wasteland. Alright, well, we're not doing great, but we're not at the end of the world here either. Thankfully, Wasteland is just dead against us. Ghost Core could be irritating, but neither other core is off one. It's just a 4/4. Oof. Alright, well. Oh boy, this is fun. This is fun magic. Stack with everyone. Top cards, the Wasteland. Go to blocks. I mean, this is still really bad. Fair enough. I mean, if their plan is to just beat down. Oh no, they had a Liliana. Okay. Yep, they got us. We're not gonna be able to beat that. Not on one land, we're not. Alright. Begin sideboarding. Sadly, I don't think we care about any of that. I think we just want to run it back. Hopefully get a slightly more aggressive hand on the play here this time. By slightly, I mean a lot more aggressive. That was interesting. That was like Abzan lands. It was pretty cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yes, I'd like to play first. Alright, well. Mulliganing into Oblivion's always fun. Play land and pass. Well, that makes me happy though. What we got? Well, at least it's gonna make Searing Blaze live, so. Oh boy. Alright, Crocus. Thalia. Land? Done. Yep. Kill them both. It's like 4-color Maverick? Yep. Yep, neither will, Corey. That's a 5/5, 4/4. Oh well. I mean, you know how it goes. Just gonna 6 him. Yep. Yep. Yep, tap down one of my lands, I'm guessing. Yep, that's cool. One land, one time. Alright, well, that's fun. Gotta love Magic sometimes. Yeah. Gotta love Magic, right? Alright, come on. Something worth my while. Yep, alright. We are officially done here. So, our 5-0 dreams have been crushed. But 3-1's still not bad so far. Hopefully we'll finish 4-1. Oh well, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's win one more. I would love to get 8 chests. Yes, I would love to play first. This is not a bad hand. I'll keep it. Not super exciting, but It's fine. So, deck feels very similar to Modern. See what they got. Oh, I get the feeling that Idle on next turn is going to be great. Not a fan of that Brainstorm. Like the Mercadian Masks, is that what the name of the set is? I like that Brainstorm though. Oh my goodness. Oh. I hope you got your counter spells ready. If you don't counter spell with this Eidolon, you're gonna have a hard time comboing through it. I hope at least. I say you're gonna have a hard time, like I know, but it's more of a hoping at this point. I mean, obviously if you just go show and tell here, I'm dead. Because you'll probably put an Emrakul and I'm just probably dead. Yep, here it comes. Show and tell. Just dead. No? Maybe? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna sneak attack and swing in with Emrakul instead. That would definitely be better. I'm so confused right now. Burning Wish. Grape Shot. Am I dead? Well, to be fair, I mean, you had to spend a lot of resources to do that, so. Well, I always love getting the opportunity to spend all my mana a turn. Okay. There's some kind of Reforge. You gonna? Alright, well. Spade of 1. I mean, I have little to no doubt that you can do something, but... Shuffle feels like a good sign. Okay. Alright. Okay. I don't know. Actually, wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, am I just dead? I don't know how this works. Was the plan to hit a bunch of Rite of Flames and then kill me with Grape Shot? No. I don't know. Okay. Cool, that was starting to scare me. I don't know what he's trying to do. It's like a combo deck. I'm not sure that Fairy Macabre would help. Not sure how interactive the graveyard is. I think the big thing is I think Eidolon or Pyrostatic Pillar. I think Pyrostatic Pillar would obviously have been too hard for him to beat there game 1. Okay. This has the Eidolon, so I think I can keep it. Might be too slow. I don't know. Like I said, it might be too... Oh, I guess I should have taken those out for something. Because they're pretty much a dead card. Alright. I get the feeling I'm probably dead on turn 2. Which would be great for my opponent. Pretty good to kill me that quickly. Of course, if I get a next turn and I'm able to resolve the Eidolon, I'm in great shape. Obviously, I'd rather it be Pyrostatic Pillar so he couldn't just spend a bunch of cards going, grab Grape Shot, and kill it, but... You know, beggars can't be choosers, and at least I got one of them. Yep. Nope, alright. Pass and turn. Alright. No. Not even a second's thought here. Alright, I'm sure this time they probably have Echoing Truth or something like that. Or Chain of Vapor. So I'm sure they're not just straight up dead to Eidolon. Yep. Alright, Brainstorm is good. Nothing I can do about that. I imagine they're like an Empty the Warren style Storm deck. Which obviously, statistically, could be fast enough against Burn. Obviously the Eidolon's the, like, I guess I would think the one thing that really slows him down or stops him. Everything beyond the Eidolon I think they'd have no real issues with. You know, honestly, it's not bad art for Brainstorm. I just obviously have a preferred. Well, if it goes Show and Tell, I'm just dead. I can't beat Show and Tell. But if I see Show and Tell, through the breach. What we got? Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. That's pretty good too. I think I am just gonna play that. And pass the turn. And hope we don't just die. I mean, the nice thing here is if he has to play something, if he has to use his lands, he risks taking himself to 10. 8, so I mean, got a lot of damage in our hand too. We take 2 here, which is fine. Yeah, alright. So, guide. Reforge the Soul. I just want to get, excuse me, as much damage in as possible. So they're down to 3. The Sulfuric Vortex's trigger. Which makes me really wish that second forked bolt was another lightning bolt. Or a chain lightning or something. That way they'd be dead to Ancient Tomb. Actually, my question is, can you even afford to reforge the soul for its miracle cost with Ancient Tomb being your second land? I imagine that's what they're thinking about right now. I imagine they're thinking about, is it even possible to win if they miracle to reforge the soul? Yep. I mean, they're doing it, looks like. I mean, I'd imagine with 7 fresh cards you could win. Firebolt? Oh, yes. Oh, and we got the GGs. So. Going out like a gentleman. Nice. Alright, well, looks like we got the win here. Alright, so Burn as in any format is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Very quick. Legacy's no different. The deck looks great. Yeah, I definitely say it's worth a try. There are some awkward matchups. A lot of times the matchup depends on who's faster. Thankfully, we have a very good chance of outspeeding most opponents. So, I guess with that being said, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.